Dear all participants, welcome to AGI Mentors Hub. And we have been conducting webinars at AGI Mentors Hub for last 5 weeks now. And we have brought you to a platform of meeting different professionals from all over the industry. They have been taking initiatives of giving you career guidance. And today here we have one of our special speakers, Archana Kochar ma'am. She is also a mentor with us who helps our students, guides them to different career aspects of life in fashion and how you can be a better fashion designer, giving out to the industry the best. So welcome to board, ma'am. And as we are on time, so I invite you to start the session.
Okay. So very good evening to all the attendees here today. I'm excited to be here today to talk to you about fashion and its different vocations. You all are attending this session to know whether a career in fashion designing is the right career. Then I'll share why I have chosen fashion designing. Hi, can you see me? Can you hear me? The internet had gone. Okay, then I'm going to, so first I'll share with you why I have chosen fashion designing as my career, and then I'll talk a little about picking fashion and its different vocations as a career choice. So let's begin. So fashion and its different contemporary vocations are a bold choice because you pick innovativeness over security. You pick creative ability over similarity, and you pick adventure over consistency. Most people choose fashion because it allows you to tune into your creative side while being fun and inspiring to others. So in Tokyo, fashion is a religion. In Paris, it is an institution. And in London, it's history. And in New York, it is everything everywhere. It is as much a flourishing profession as it is an art, an emotion, a performance, a form of communication, a direct reflection of society and pop culture for every generation. Fashion is a medium through which you make yourself known in today's world. It is how we see and understand one another. It informs people about the way they see themselves also and how they want others to perceive them. So to say it simply, I think fashion is a unifier. It is a differentiator too. It's a symbol of oneself. Fashion is a field where there are no rules and no formulae like science or maths. There is no wrong, there is no right like law. It is open to interpretation and individuality. It gives you the power to create something new, something innovative and beautiful. It gives you the power to change how we see the world. And while these are universal truths, the reason why you choose fashion is simply uniquely your own. That is what keeps you going in this tiring world of fashion. I chose fashion because fashion can make someone feel like the best self, and it can give one the confidence to achieve their personal goals. The style that one carries and the clothes that one wears create a persona which is one's first impression in the world. And I chose fashion designing to create outfits which show confidence and beauty, and in turn make my clients feel these special, powerful emotions and make my clients put their best foot forward. I chose fashion designing not only because I liked being creative, but also because I love the positive effect that it could have on this world. The reason you choose to enter the field of fashion could be because you're passionate about designing outfits and you're thrilled to see these designs on people, or because you like researching about fashion, or because you like capturing and taking photographs of fashionable garments, or because you would like to organize fashion shows maybe, or fashion events. There are so many vocations and so many variations in the field of fashion today that your reason to choose this field is going to be uniquely your own. Fashion is a career field for you if you believe it is, and if you believe you can make it here. So first, you need to decide if you are going to dive into this amazing field of fashion and then explore the different avenues and vocations in fashion and decide which one you're most interested in. And then make a plan how you can succeed in your chosen vocation. Now, Indian colleges like the Aditya College of Design Studies have fashion designing degree courses and professional certificates in global fashion design, styling, visual merchandising, which can help you gain the knowledge that you require and a head start in your career option of your choice. I hope this helped you give some clarity about fashion, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you have now. Hello? Can you just come and see? Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. So I would be happy to answer your questions now. Do the students have questions?
Yes, ma'am. Wait, please. The question is from Anushka, like, is fashion designing is a promising career? Like due to COVID, maybe a pandemic situation, they are worried about that.
So, in general, it is definitely a promising career, and it is going to be an amazing career because it is going to help you. There can't be a better career in which you live a life creating something every single day of your life. Right now is a difficult time, and it is going to be difficult for a few months, but then everything is going to get back to normal.
Ma'am, would you like to share any of your project experience? Like every project is different.
Which project would you like me to talk about?
Any good experience you like to share with the students, ma'am?
Sure. Sure. So tell me on what they would like to hear, and I'm happy to share it. So let's talk about the COVID situation only and the impact that it's going to have in fashion industry. So I think that a lot of people are getting very scared, and they think that everything is going to change forever. But it's not going to change forever. This is a very temporary situation. We need to keep our spirits up, and we need to keep ourselves positive, and we are going to get out of it. So recently we did a project in which we did a few masks, and we had a lot of response on it. So it's not like people are not buying; people are buying, and it's just that. This entire COVID time has become like, in fact, I think it's something that's given us, a lot of us, a time to reflect on ourselves, decide what is best for us, decide what is our highest truth, what is it that makes us passionate, and do those things. A lot of people are getting very worried and thinking that this is going to change our economic situation for very long. It is definitely going to change it, and it's definitely going to do it for some time, but we will all get over it.
Next question is from Nikita. Like, how can we know that we are the best fit for the fashion design industry? As she want to mean like, how a student can understand that she or he is capable of doing fashion designing work in the industry.
So basically, I think the way to decide would be, if this is, so you need to have a conversation with your own self. And if, this is what is attracting you, if this is the field that is, you have to have this conversation with yourself. If this is what you see the lives of designers, don't see only the glamour part of it, see all the hard work that goes behind it also. And if you are a creative, but then there are so many vocations also in fashion. So if you are somebody who's very creative and wants to deal with karigars and you can be a full-fledged designer. If you don't want to deal with karigars and you think that that's too much of nitty-gritty, then you could also be a stylist in today's day and time, especially in a city like Mumbai. So in Mumbai, there are TV serials being produced every single day, there are advertisements being shot every single day, there are movies being made every single day. So you could work as an assistant stylist, and then you could go on to work as a stylist. So and you could be very creative, and you could put looks together. And if you like events, you can do fashion events. So you need to ask yourself that am I inclined towards this? What is my inclination? And once you make a decision, then stick by it and give it your 100%, and it will work for you.
Next question is like, to work in a fashion industry, like is it compulsory to do any kind of diploma degree, or whatever certificate will do to start the career with. And after the certification or degree, student, where can he or she start as a platform to begin his journey?
So, you know, it is always best to avail the best knowledge that you can avail. So once you avail the best knowledge, it always gives you the head start. So whatever is the best available knowledge that you can avail, you should avail it, because it will give you a head start. And I think the best way to probably begin would be to take internships maybe at the right places, and learn even more, because you know, when you learn from a book, it's one thing. When you learn, when you work and you have experience, it's another thing. So probably you take internships and then you learn further. And yeah, and that's how you probably you know, and yeah, so you do, I think the route should be that first you decide that you should get the best knowledge, go ahead, choose your right college, right degree, right course, and after that do internships at the right places, and then go on to working there, and then eventually do your own thing if you want to do your own thing.
Okay. Next question is from Dipali. Like, please share about your innovation regarding the sari, like modern version of saris.
So I think that, you know, our Indian sari is a very beautiful garment, and it is very much India, it depicts India. But you know, we today are global citizens of the world. So all of us are very Indian, and we are very we love India, we love its roots, and but yet we are global citizens. So I think something that depicts us today is something that's fusion, because of the internet that's come into our life, because of the amount we travel, because of the amount of television we watch. We've all become global citizens of the world. So the sari gown that I have made, so what I have, most of my saris, I do a little fusion and bring in a little Western and a little Indian, and I fuse it together. So that makes the sari look very young, and that's all. It's a lot of fun to wear it also, and it makes you stand apart also. So that is how I play with generally the cuts of the saris.
Next question is like, is it mandatory to have a degree from a very known or reputed institute to having a promising career? And like, what are the qualities that a candidate should have pursued to inbuild in herself for this field?
So if you have a degree from a great college, it always helps. It's always, you know, a plus point. And, you know, the qualities that you need to have is, the first quality that you need to have is, if you want to be in fashion, you should want to be creative. You should be creative as a human being. I think the rest will follow. Secondly, I think you need people skills also, because as a designer, who are you dealing with? You're not dealing with only clothes, you deal with people. It's very important to, I think it's very important to actually have people skills in any profession in today's day and time, because ultimately it's people who make the decision to invest in you know, what you do, or not invest in it. So you need to be a people's person as well. And lastly, your attitude should be right. So you know, you need to work on getting you know, your creativity up. You need to work on even your attitude. You should have that attitude. What I see is a lot of students come out with a lot of creative talent, but if your attitude is not right, then don't really end up going very far. So when you want success, it's something like many things together, and then success comes. So success cannot be determined by any one quality alone, that okay, it is because of this that the success happened. It's a culmination of many things. So I think being creative is one of them, and yes, and the rest of the things I said, yes.
Next question is from Dipali. When it comes to building a career, which will be the best option, working under a designing or working under a brand?
Depends upon you know, where you really end up getting your internship also, and depends upon a designer who has similar sensibilities, who you understand. So you know, if your sensibilities are towards very ornate garments, then it's better to work under a designer who is like that. If your sensibilities are for very contemporary things, then it's better to work under a designer who's also contemporary. So a brand is always preferred, but then it's not like everybody gets into brands. So you know, so whatever you get, but what you get, what's more important is the sensibilities should be similar.
Next question is from Anushka. Like, how long it took you to reach here at this position, and how you establish your name as a brand?
So I have been in this for about 21 years now. So it's been a long journey. And I think I took the first 10 years of my journey into establishing my workshops, my karigars, my customer base. And then after that I started working on building the brand name. So by then we already had a lot of brand names. So I think the first kind of brand name building that we need is word of mouth, or is customer, customer to customer. So I did that probably from day one. But in the last 10 years I started doing a lot more things that we were invited to. And I think in the last 10 years I put in more conscious efforts towards brand building. So but I did spend a lot of years first getting the foundation right. I think a lot of designers think that they see the glamour part of the entire fashion industry and they get very attracted to it, and they think that we need to work on you know doing all the glamorous things. Those are very, very nice, but get your foundation together first, because ultimately you need to sustain, and the only way to sustain is by building an organization which is profitable, which pays everybody at the right time every month. So first get the basis right and then work on brand building.
From which city and which college is best for this stream, fashion industry?
So I think Mumbai is a great city because Mumbai has Bollywood in it. Mumbai has so much television serials been recorded in it. And I think the platform that we're sitting at right now, Aditya College, is also an amazing platform. I have gone through the entire syllabus. I have gone. It's very, very nice. It's very informative. So it's even this is a great platform that you could explore.
Ma'am, next question is like, it is compulsory to have computer and technology knowledge for designing, or what kind of software we have to use for designing to make the career?
So it is not compulsory to have knowledge of computers for designing. You can do it even without that, but it always helps. So if you know Photoshop, it definitely helps, because you can see the design that you're making in a 3-dimensional way. You can see it in different colors in a way faster speed. So if you know CAD, that's great. So it's not compulsory, but the more knowledge that you gain, it's going to help you only.
Still, the question is like, apart from a basic certifications and degree program, is there any advanced program also available in the industry to do so?
I think that once you do a degree program, then you should start dabbling in getting work experience. And I think that is most important.
Okay, ma'am. I guess if participants have more questions, please raise your question in the chat box. Like same question, what should be a person have to be a fashion designer?
I think we just answered that earlier, right?
Yes, right, ma'am. So participants, okay, there's a
So
question.
I think we've answered all the questions.
Yeah, ma'am. There is a question from Anushka. Like, any part of your journey you would like to share with the audience right now?
So there is no one part of my journey that I have got inspired by, or I have so people say that this happened and my life changed altogether, and this I worked with this one and it changed. It doesn't happen, I think, like this. At least in my life it's not happened. So every time you go up a step, so there are 100 things that you do and then you climb one step. So everything that you do, everything that you do which is great and positive, is one of those 100 things. I think the entire journey has been beautiful, because this is what I really, really like. I like every part of it. I like making clothes. I am a creative person. I love colors. I love everything that is beautiful. I love making people look really the best versions of themselves. And I think what's really nice is each day is an inspiration. You meet the most amazing clients, and you meet really wonderful people. You meet some of the most amazing celebrities. Each celebrity teaches you so much. You design and you create a look, but you learn so much. You meet the most amazing people. They teach you so much, and you grow and you evolve. So I think that there have been many, many, many inspirations, and I have learned from them. and reached here. And I think that a lot of people think and say that they think that if this happens in my life will turn forever. It doesn't generally ever really turn forever. That one thing that's happening is just one of the 100 things that happen to make the turn happen. So we have to be at it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And I think we have to enjoy the process, because destination to pata nahi kisne dekha aur pata nahi kitne log pahunchenge, but if the process is amazing and we're enjoying every day of the process, then what could be a better life?
What are the job opportunities can one person expect from this industry, or if he or she want to start as an entrepreneurship to start his own boutique at initial stages? So, what things to be considered?
So as far as job opportunities is concerned, I think we went through it twice in our entire questions. You can look at styling. You can look at so many things. You could be a fashion photographer. You could, if you write well, you could be a fashion blogger. You could, so many things. And if you want to start your own boutique, so I think first you should make your capsule collection and see how the world is perceiving it and how you're being able to sell it. The most important thing eventually is sales. So if you manage to sell your clothes well, then people are liking what you're making, and if people are liking what you're making, then there is never any looking back. It just takes you from one step to another. So get the right collection together if you're starting your boutique.
Next question, maybe a few compliments are there, like Archana ma'am having a very amazing and beautiful smile. And next they want to ask, like, ma'am, why did you choose fashion designing as a career?
I said so much about it in the beginning, didn't I? That was my whole speech. They weren't hearing it. So many things. I mean, I like every part of it. I am, as I said right now, I'm a creative person, and I like making people put their best foot forward. I love people. I think fashion is so much more than, it's like art. That you do on yourself every day, and it's so nice to be a part of this art. So I like every aspect and every part of it, and there are so many to it. So that's that.
Okay, so participant, I like to request, if you have any more questions, you can drop it on our WhatsApp or email ID. And thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful session, and all the participants to be here this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.